Hello, my monstrosities. Hello once again. Today I bring to you my thoughts regarding the Orks stuff that they've shown off for the upcoming Codex. The 11th edition Orcs Codex is looking kinda scary. Now, I only really looked at the first day reveal, that like the gas stuff, but I kind of ordered it in things that make sense to my mind, and I want to talk about it, implications, yada yada yada. And just a heads up, if you are like an Orcs only player and you're here on this video, I'm probably going to end up yapping a little bit about Tyranids. If you're a Tyranid player, you probably didn't click this video, as I understand how things go. But hopefully you did, so let's see what goes on. First up, they showed off the Waaagh again, like the updated Waaagh. You'll get reroll advance rolls all the time, but beyond that, the new Waaagh, you can become riled up, and when you're riled up, get a 5-up invuln, assault, and advance and charge, right? Pretty cool, right? Looks like previously I would say something that orcs definitely needed, but 11th edition has been kind to them, which is kind of funny because people were like not thinking that orcs would do anything because of things, but funny how things shake out. But the main thing I want to address, the main man and mushroom, main fun guy I want to talk about is Ghazghkull Thraka. So, Gaz has gotten quite the buff. Movement 8, T10, 2-up save, 4-up invuln, 16 wounds. Does this now make him the toughest infantry unit in the game? Is that is there another T10 infantry or T11, like T10 and above infantry that I just can't think of right now? Either way, I think that's pretty cool. But we'll talk about the downsides to that too. Has army rules, the boss, and Waaagh. We saw something about the boss, kind of leaked. I guess I probably should have pulled that up, but we'll just wait to talk about official stuff anyway, because they're going to show off some more stuff next week. Abilities. The Grand Warlord's Lads. While this unit is within 3 inches of another friendly Orcs infantry unit, this unit has Lone Up. So, T10, Lone Up. Fuck it. Makari, hoist that banner. As you can see, Makari is no longer on the data sheet. You don't have just a 2-up invuln until Makari dies. You just got gas. But Makari hoist that banner once per battle. In your movement phase, you can select a number of friendly Orcs units equal to or less than the current battle round number. Those units are riled up until the start of your next turn. So, if you are playing Bully Boys, as we know it now, um, I can only imagine that means, hey, turn 2, turn 3, turn 4, Gazwa again. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? That seems kind of crazy, but I do like it. I'm sorry. I am on the side of that's pretty fucking cool. That is pretty fucking cool. I think that more warlords should interact with like Supreme Commander warlords, right? Should interact with army rules to that extent. This is the design that I enjoy. Whereas like Gilliman do what's his face? Put him out, knock him out twice, or whatever the hell, right? Oath of Moment. I I do enjoy that, and I'm sorry I am part of the problem because I know a lot of people are like, no, you shouldn't have to take the epic heroes. I don't want to play Hero Hammer. They shouldn't turn up to every battle. Completely correct. I will not fight you on that point. Um, But I will say that it is pretty cool because it does seem like if that isn't their design, like they have to find the perfect balance for this. Because when it's not their design direction, you look at some of the Supreme Commanders and it's just like, Dude, I'm pretty sure a Space Marine unnamed character has that ability. Like, what are we doing here? So they gotta hit the head of the nail a little bit more often for these situations. But I like it. Then we have Prophet of the Great Waaagh. While a friendly Orc unit is within 6 inches of this unit, that unit's melee attacks have +1 to hit and +1 to wound. Um, that's where I go, what the fuck? Because that both +1 to hit and +1 to wound? Like, Gaz is about to have to be maybe 300 points. And, again, on that note, I do think that characters of this nature should be like that. Like, I do think armies should have a demon Primarch equivalent. Primarch equivalent. You see the Silent King turn up. You know what? On that front, I don't see this many complaints about the Silent King. Everybody complains about Necrons as a whole, but nobody's just like, "Oh, I'm tired of Silent King turning up," to the same way that they are about like anybody else. It's like Angron, Mortarion when they're bad, they're just like not taken like at all, and I feel like that's a waste of a pretty solid model. Then you got Gilliman turning up to every fight because he's the boy. Lion sometimes turns up, and hey, there's that. But Gaz might have to start at Defiler cost, given the fact that just 6 inches of melee +1 to hit and +1 to wound. So you're hitting on threes, twos, and threes for a lot of units, +1 to wound on a lot of units. And Gaz is infantry, so you're telling me he can get the benefit, sorry, not the benefit of cover, can get hidden? What the fuck do you mean? I can just hide Gaz and just let the army hit? That sounds insane to me. Um, but let's talk about these weapons. Ranged weapons. Mork's Roar. Aimed. Lethal hits. Non-monster vehicle. Rapid fire 4. 36 inches. 12 attacks. Hitting on 5. Strength 6. AP 1. Damage 1. Mork's Roar point blank. Close quarters. Torrent. 9 inches. 2d6 plus 2. Um, no ballistic skill, so this now raises more questions about that torrent thing. Like, they seem to be making torrent less random, but here it's still pretty random. I guess at minimum you can always depend on 4 shots, but that doesn't seem like what they. And it also doesn't have blasts, so I don't know what's going on with here. But hey, take it, I guess. Strength 6, AP 1, Damage 1. Melee weapons. Adamantine Edbutt. Devastating wounds. Extra attacks precision. 1 attack hitting on 2. Strength 14, AP 2, damage D3 plus 3. Gork's Claw. Cleave 2. Devastating wounds. 7 attacks hitting on 2. Strength 14, AP 3, damage 4. Yeah. Oh, and he has explosives, so can also throw explosives. So, this is weird, right? This is weird. Why are Gilliman, Lion, Call, Thulia monsters when they are clearly just people, like big people, and not infantry? So we had to do the whole mobile rule situation. Meanwhile, Gaz is a monster, but he's infantry? Don't know what's up with that. Now, other things to note. Looks like doesn't lead anymore also, so no Makari doesn't lead. No ablative wounds for that. Um, and being infantry, that means all of the game stuff that hits for anti-infantry might just eat up Gaz, right? Like he's going to have a bad time versus Drukari or fucking Admech possibly, right? Like just hit them with a bunch of anti-infantry if you can get within lone op range and not fucking die. So there's that, right? Now, the implications part is I hope that they do this for more than just the uh premier faction of 11th edition. I want to see Swarmlord look better. I want to see is it Farsight or Shadow Sun? Sorry. I want to see Shadow Sun uh better, right? I want to see that happen for those. You like, but my demon primarchs, they already are like big, tough, and do things. Like, I get it, but like, look at their rules and then compare it to others. As we know, the boss is just like if you have it on the field, you get one command point. From that's what the leak was that I saw. Maybe that was altered or whatever, but hey, that seems pretty nice to have. So meanwhile, I gotta take Swarmy. They could take any da boss, right? So comparing just situations, I would like to see Swarmy buffed to a level like this. Because right now, you're telling me Gaz is as tough as Swarmy, with more wounds, and better output on ranged and melee. And the rules, again, right? We have demon princes that do the whole if you're around infantry, you're load up. Now Gaz does it. I think that just more units that are like that are commanders, should have that. A lot of people have been asking that for Turvy, where it's just like, hey, if you're around Endless Multitude, get loan up. I've been asking about it for Swarmlord. I'm okay with Tyrant Guard falling off of the unit if Swarmy gets loan up around infantry or whatever the hell, right? Like infantry unit. I'm okay with that. So I do want more gases in the world. I'm sorry, I am part of that problem. I think this is cool as fuck. So, going on, we have the boys, which we've actually kind of talked about in uh, related video, I guess, unrelated video, talking about just the change to Tyranid Warriors. But boys, each boy is T5, 5 up save, 1 wound. Each knob is, well, yeah, each knob, because you get 2 on a max squad. Um, T5, 5 up save, 3 wounds. They have ammo runts that is now +1 to hit if you want to pop it. Tide of Muscle. On the charge, you get lethal and never too busy to fight. Being engaged does not prevent this unit from being eligible to start an action. So now, boys get to fight and action. I repeat, boys, a a very staple unit of orcs. And I guess right now more than ever, but well, maybe not ever, but more than recently, gets to action and fight. And they get to. I'm not going over the ranged weapons because it's orcs. Who gives a fuck, really? Melee, big chopper, cleave 2. The big chopper is on fucking. Any number of knobs can have their custom chopper and combi scorcher replaced with one big chopper. That's the highlight here. Big chopper has cleave 2, 4 attacks hidden on 3, strength 7, AP 1, damage 2. Power Claw, 3 attacks hitting on 3, strength 10, AP 2, damage 2. Choppers, 33511, custom chopper, 43522. You're hitting shit with boys. That honestly, they also probably should see a cost increase if if we're doing this. If we're doing this, they need to go up like a lot. Like a lot. Then we have Tankbustas that are introducing some new shit. First up, they are T5, 4 up save, 2 wounds. On the Tankbuster, the knob gets 1 more wound. Abilities, Rocket Barrage. In your shooting phase, when this unit has shot, select one enemy hit by one of those attacks. Battle Shock test, -1 to that test. Cool. Bomb Squigs. Basically the same shit per usual, once per turn, twice per battle, per unit. In your movement phase, when this unit ends a normal move, you can select one visible enemy unit within a foot of this unit and roll 1d6 on a 3 up. They suffer d3 mortal wounds. Pulsar Rocket. In your shooting phase, when this unit is selected to shoot, You can select one enemy monster backslash vehicle unit within 2 feet of this unit. If you do, this unit's attacks that target that unit have +1 AP and lethal hits. Then, the new shit. Buster Rocket Launcher Standard. 24 inches, 2 attacks, heading on 4, strength 10, AP2, damage 3. But now there's this hunter situation. Before selecting targets for this weapon, select one of its eligible profiles to make attacks with. Hunter profiles can only target units with the specified keywords. I'll be honest, I understand it, but that also seems kinda dumb to me. Like, how do you go, hey guys, hey. Usually, like, looking at the Rocket Launcher, Hunter, right? 24 inches, 3 attacks, hitting on 4s, strength 12, AP2, damage 3. I understand for balancing purposes, right? I understand that. But just think about, like, the in-universe situation where it's just like, hey, this rocket launcher, I usually would hit those guys, but since I'm hitting that guy, I get a bonus rocket in the mag compared to any other time. Like every other day, I'm just like, I only need 2 out of 3 shots in this thing. No, today, that thing, we get a third one in it, and it just so happens to hit that thing harder than it hits those little guys over there. Like, I don't know, dude. That just seems silly to me, but I understand the balance and reason. I also have rocket pistol, close quarters, 12 inches of range, 1 attack, hitting on 4s. Well, hitting on 4, strength 10, AP2, damage 3. Getting into the melee weapons, we got the chopper. 4 attacks, hitting on 3s, 511. Get sticker. 3s attacks, hitting on 3s. Strength 5, AP0, damage 1. Sorry, orc stuff is just so silly. Smash hammer standard. 3 attacks, hitting on 3s, 722. If you're going into monster vehicles, turn on hunter. 3 attacks, hitting on 3s, strength 12, AP2, damage 3. Hey, just gotta put you back into it more than you ever would. Like, I don't, I get it, but it just won't stop being funny to me for a while. Um, unless for some reason, some way, somehow, you can tell me how a person just so happens to hit with a hammer harder versus something tougher than the easier thing. I don't know. I just find it funny. With that, do I want to see more hunter profile things all over the place? I think that we don't even have enough anti in the game. Like, I get it, right? It's like, well, instead of making things anti and then doing it this way, right? And I guess you could make the argument for anti while I'm clowning on hunter, right? Uh, but we don't even have enough of this type of stuff on other things. I'm still bitching about how you introduce cleave. Like, hey, there's this wacky new thing. It's like blast, but for melee, and we put it on 2 factions. It's like, what? So now we're rolling out another thing that won't be evenly distributed. I can almost guarantee that. Come back to this video, probably end of the edition, right? So about 3 years from now, and tell me if Hunter gets easily distributed, because I will forget I said this, but hey, some people are vengeful enough on the internet that they will tell you when you're wrong, no matter how long ago it was. So, let's see about that. Then we got Nobz. These are same as the Nobz that are in units. T5, 4 up save, 3 wounds. Now, I don't think I like this, what they did to the Nobz. They now have get out the way while making a charge move. This unit can move through models, excluding monster vehicles. Okay. Ammo runts, the same that we already covered. And paired crumpas. Attacks made with this model's custom crumpa weapon can reroll hit rolls and wound rolls. That's cool. That's cool, right? Attack, yes. you can get a custom crumpa on, it seems like everybody, but you can also replace that for other shit. The custom crumpa has 3 attacks, hitting on 3, strength 10, AP 2, damage 3. Reroll hits and reroll wounds. Like, you just said twin linked, but like even better because I see like when they do the paired thing, that's what their twin linked is. But I guess now paired is like also reroll hits. So that's kind of crazy. I guess I should talk about how the combi rocket has lethal hits, non-monster vehicle, rapid fire on some bullshit, and the custom big shooter also thing. The big scorcher is blast to torrent, 3 attacks, 18 inches, 511. I think that's okay, I guess. You could swap 2 models to have a big scorcher, so you get 2 of those things. I guess I'm still like, hey, -1 to wound while if somebody is attached. I think that's just too staple. I don't think it's bad. I think it's different in a way that can lead to even more problems. Because again, you just have to cost these kind of crazy when we're getting reroll hits and reroll wounds out the ass. I think that's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Especially when Gaz can give them +1 to hit, +1 to wound. Like, what the fuck are we doing here? Then we have Killa Kans that needed to be adjusted, I guess. Spiteful Power Trip. Oh, sorry, it's T7, 3 up save, 6 up invuln, 5 wounds. It has Spiteful Power Trip, Deadly Demise 1. This unit's attacks that target a unit that has no models with a toughness of 7 plus have +1 to hit. You're more accurate into weaker shit. Again, kinda sounds funny. Whereas it's like you would probably hit the bigger, tougher targets more accurately because it's probably easier to hit a bigger target. But hey, I don't make the rules here. We're just living in an orky world. Ranged weapons, can blast, Daka. Blast 1, ignores cover, sustained hits 1, 24 inches, 4 attacks, hitting on 4, strength 6, AP 1, damage 1. Kill shot, profile. Same range, 2 attacks, on 4s, 10 to 3. Point blank, blast 2, torrent. Uh, okay. Sorry, just like thinking about it for a second, I was like, why does it say point blank if you can't do close quarters because it's blast? Unless we're changing that. 3 attacks, 511. Then, Can Claw. 3 attacks, hitting on 4, strength 8, AP 2, damage 3. You get 3 to 6 Killa Kan models per unit. They are a vehicle and a walker. It's fine, I guess. Fine. Then they showed off this for the Mega Nobz. It's crumping time in the fight phase. If this unit is riled up, this unit has +1 to hit rolls. So they realized, hey, there's a lot of ways to get riled up in the Codex. Probably don't want Mega Nobz to just rule the world. There you go. And rounded out with the fucking Stompa. So save the second best for last, in my opinion. This thing now moves 10 inches, toughness 14, 2 up save, 5 up invuln, 30 wounds. I'm assuming the skull means damaged at 10 wounds or under. Let's pull that back up. Pull that back up, sorry. Was it this one? Boo, 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 boo. I guess they didn't even say. But yeah, that's what that usually means. So bracketed, you get bracketed at lower than 10, unless I'm just completely blind. I don't have my glasses on, so maybe I am missing it. Oh, there it goes. Core abilities: damage 10, deadly demise 2d6. Super heavy walker has Waaagh. Idol of Belligerence. In your movement phase, when a unit embarked with this unit is selected to make a disembark move, That unit is riled up until the start of your next turn. Waaagh effigy. This unit is riled up. Transport. This model has a transport capacity of 22 Orks infantry models. Each mega armor or jump pack takes up the space of 2. Gas takes up the space of 4. Ranged weapons. Big shooter. Lethal hits, non-monster, /vehicle. Rapid fire 2. 36 inches. 3 attacks, hitting on 5, strength 5, AP 0, damage 1. Death cannon and super rockets. Blast 2. 72 inches. 12 attacks, hitting on 5, strength 14, AP 3, damage D6 plus 2. Scorcher, Blast 2, Torrent, 12 inches, 3, 511. 3 attacks, 511. Super Gatler, Aimed, lethal hits, non-monster, /vehicle, sustained hits 1, 24 inches, 30 attacks. On 5s, 722, point blank version, Torrent, 12 inches, 3d6 plus 3 attacks. 722. Melee weapons. Mega Chopper. Cleave 4. 6 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Strength 24. AP 4. Damage 10. You get 5 big shooters, 1 death cannon and super rockets, 1 mega chopper, 1 scorcher, 1 super gatler. It is a vehicle with frame, it is titanic, and has towering, i.e. get within 12 inches, I hit you for better. It is a transport, it is a walker. It has 12 OC and 6 up leadership. Orks might become an elite army. Like, nah, I guess the thing holding this back is the disposition system, where it's like you're only taking a Stompa if you want to play Purge, right? Maybe take and hold. I could see an argument for priority assets as well. Honestly, probably more priority than take and hold. Which sounds crazy when you're like, that is 3 less OC than a Norn, and you guys are spamming Norns and Tyranids. I know. I know. But this thing is big, and anti-vehicle will just start. Well, I mean, if you focus, this is fucked. Like this is a lot. This is a lot. Gaz is goofy, but I like it. And again, I'm also a big hey. There should be a Titanic model that's usable for every army type of guy as well. So as much as I want to like tell you, no, GW, don't power creep. The Stompa is crazy now. No, I am also going. Damn, can I get a Hierophant or a Harridan-esque type of thing that does this? Can I get a Titanic Tyrannid that I can buy for less than $500? Please? That does a thing. So I can put it on the table and go ha 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 ha. I think the rules team for Orks was clearly Team A. And that's fine. That is fine. So yeah. If you liked the video, like it. Got a comment from me, comment. And until next time, peace out, my monstrosities.